if you're a person that wants a Lake Martin water experience, but you don't want to pay for the full price of a waterfront home, the Hideaway might be a good answer for you because they've got different levels of homes that they're in different price ranges, but they all come with deeded boat slips. They're all inside Stillwaters, and that very well could be a good option for you. And one thing you may notice about the Hideaway is they sort of have tiers that go up the hill. So your price ranges vary from the homes that sit right on the water, just behind the boardwalk, then a next level by the pool, and then you have a next level up the hill from there. Okay, so what about prices? All right, so like all things in Lake Martin, it all has to do with the view and the proximity to the water. So the homes that are right on the water, just behind the boardwalk, those have sold now. Keep in mind, because there's only 34 houses here, I've had to go back a couple of years to get comps. So it's not like these turn over every single year that fast, but the ones that have closest to the water, they've sold in the 7s. One sold actually in the 9s, but most of those in the 7s. Then as you go back one tier, those go to the high 600s. And then as you go up the hill from the low to mid 600s to the low to mid 500s, and then when you get back up close to the gate, a couple 3 or 4 years ago, I think one sold for like $399. So logically, as you go up the hill away from the water, it goes down in price, but in general we can say at this recording about mid 7s to about 400, we'll say. They also have, which is really unique, they've got some on-site dry boat storage, and they got some storage units that are done, and those sell in the 100s there. Sold one of those a couple of years ago, but that's pretty unique for a neighborhood inside Stillwaters. And I think it does really the Hideaway fills a niche here in that it gives you more privacy than a condo, but also the community factor and a lower cost, or lower than like just a true waterfront home. When I know that I always point out to my buyers, like I was showing condos today, and I always point out that if you're looking at a condo, that it comes with a deeded boat slip. And that's what we mean here, is that the boat slip comes with the deed of the home. And so here at the Hideaway, all the homes do have a deeded boat slip that goes with it. And by the way, I'm on a mission to be the most helpful real estate agent at Lake Martin, and so you can help me by subscribing to this channel. That's the easiest, no-cost way for you to help me out and support the channel. I'd appreciate that. And I figure, hey, if I give you value when it's time for you to need a real estate agent, you'll hopefully call me. A lot of the look and feel inside the Hideaway are similar. As a matter of fact, I sold that house about a year or so ago, maybe 2 years now. But anyway, and so similar look and feel on the exterior, and they do have an HOA. So all the amenities are done, obviously. Each person in the Hideaway gets access to the pool. They have a deeded boat slip, which is key on the lake. I just talked to some owners just then. They didn't want to be on camera, and I don't blame them. I'm interrupting their lake day right there in lake mode, so they didn't want to be on camera. But anyway, they're telling me the same things, that what they like about the Hideaway is how in their words, they're one of the houses right on the water, so they got a great water view, but they also like the community. They know a lot of their neighbors. They actually live here full time, and which is interesting because only about 20% of waterfront homeowners on Lake Martin live full time. But they live here full time, and their neighbors on either side of them don't. But they know a lot of people inside the Hideaway. People come down the golf cart path, and these folks are right there by that sidewalk where the golf cart path is, and they just said they love it, and they also like being in Stillwaters. And they actually moved from a condo to the Hideaway. They had a condo over in Harbor Point. I said I think they said. But anyway, it just kind of goes to show you it's more private, the condo living, probably a little bit less private than if you just had your house on your own lot, but also has a lot of community aspect benefits too, like at their own pool. And then you also have access to all the other Stillwaters amenities like that I've mentioned before, but also, Stillwaters has a pool. They've got tennis and pickleball courts, and obviously, golf and all that stuff. This is the little golf cart path here that everybody, so if you're on the hill and you got a golf cart or whatever, you can ride it right down here and unload your stuff at your dock. And the Hideaway is about 12 acres. Like I say, it's a neighborhood within a neighborhood inside Stillwaters. And so being inside Stillwaters means you can ride your golf cart to the golf course, to the Prime Steakhouse that's inside the golf course. The landing at Harbor Point is a brand new restaurant. You can also go to the Daiquiri Bar. And also, obviously, you got the marina inside Stillwaters, which is huge. Harbor Point Marina, they sell boats, they store boats, they rent boats there, you can get gas there. So that's a full-time, full-service marina. Because it's on the east side of Lake Martin, that means you're close to Auburn, you're close to the Georgia side of the lake. As you come out of the gates of Stillwaters, you're also close to restaurants like Lake Martin Pizza, Niffers, Oscars. course, you're close to a Dollar General. I mean, where in Alabama are you not close to a Dollar General? So like I say, it's a neighborhood within a neighborhood. It's very small. And so if you own inside the Hideaway and are wondering what the recent market has, how it's affected your market price, I'd love to help you out. Just give me a call. Or if you think that the Hideaway might be a good fit for you and you're interested in more properties there, just give me a call for that too.